started recording when I was 18 years old. I just started playing guitar and writing songs, so I wanted a way to get those documented. And as I progressed as a musician, I wanted to get better at recording, basically as a way to save money for myself to kind of get my songs down. When I got a Pro Tools set up, I did a record with my brother in like 2006, I want to say, and I had some friends who really liked the sound of the record, so they had asked me if I would do their albums for them, and it kind of snowballed and snowballed and snowballed, and before I knew it, I was recording about 5-6 bands at a time. So then about 4 years ago, it became my full-time job. A typical day at the studio starts with the night before. I'll kind of get things in order for the session the next day, so I can just come down here and get to work, whether it's a tape machine session or a digital session in the Pro Tools. So I try to work very swiftly, so like I said, the artist isn't waiting on me, and we just get right to work when they get here. So it's a lot of fun. We just try to jump right into it. Well, it used to be, like, I got into this to record myself, and to record my songs. And I think now, it's just as much fun for me now to be a part of someone else's record. I love messing with, preamps and compressors and reverbs and stuff, and really getting into the art of recording just as much as I like, getting into the art of, songwriting. I'm not gonna try EQ yet, I don't think, but maybe we'll try it a little. Alright, thanks, bud. Give me some snare. When I first got the love, I think everybody has this moment where they find the love in something, and I think I was 12 years old, and I went to the library. I just got my first CD player, and I went to the library and I checked out A Hard Day's Night, which was a Beatles record, and right away I was like, whoa, this is fantastic, I love this. And so it started with a love for the Beatles, for sure. You have to make it grounded enough to where people get the message of what you're trying to convey. I'm a firm believer in that, when people hear a certain sound, it brings back a memory. So as I got older, I realized that I didn't know why I loved it then, but then when you start to figure out what they were doing in those songs, how they recorded them, how they were playing them, how they were arranging these, you fall in love with it even more, and then you just want to do it. with technology these days, it's incredible that people can just go out and have a laptop and buy a microphone and get into recording. I never had that, back when I was starting. I had to buy a 4-track cassette player. So with technology, it's fantastic because people can just jump right into it and start, their own exploration on how they want to do it. So I would just say, find some friends. If you're not a musician yourself, to find some friends that are musicians and just start tracking them and just start recording. Record. It's one of those trial by fire kind of things. The more you do it, the better you get at it. There are some great schools that you can go to for recording, but I think the best education that you can get is by working with people or listening to the records of the people that you love and you want to be more like, and just doing it yourself. Just hitting record over and over and over again until you find what you're looking for. It's a never-ending journey for the sound. I don't think I'll ever find it, but I guess that's the fun part.